Over the last couple of years, Marvel Studios entered production for multiple Disney Plus series that have yet to see even as much as a small preview and or a clip. One of these completed ones is Ironheart, which we're now learning has been shelved indefinitely and might see release in late 2025. So Marvel's upcoming Ironheart TV series finished shooting in 2022. We expected the initial release date to be late 2023, that of course didn't happen. Marvel Studios revealing their schedule for 2024 revealed it's nowhere to be seen. And recently we had an update in regards to when the series is going to come out and when we could potentially see a release date. Disney and Marvel stayed rather quiet, but filings and certain things that are being said and how actors have addressed it and the post-production and all that is hinting towards at least a mid to late 2025. Now, of course, this brings up a lot of questions on what's going on and why is it being shelved for so long. And people are just saying it's due to how they want to spread out all the content, but also that this series is going to tie heavily into the upcoming Armor Wars. And since Armor Wars keeps being delayed and we have literally no updates on it, it's got to come a little closer in proximity to it. And it's being cited that essentially they don't want the same thing that happened with Miss Marvel to the Marvels, where it was quite a long gap to wait for the release, and it hurts some of the anticipation and hype that you could have had going into it. Same thing with how originally Loki Season 2 and Quantumania were meant to overlap, so you got a double Kang ending at the end that made you question a lot more. But unfortunately, it didn't go that way, so they don't want to repeat it again. Which does make sense, but putting this on the shelf for this long, to me, is kind of a dumb idea. Like, we get it. You want to spread things out a little bit more. Fine, but this thing is going to sit in the can for years at this point. By the time we start seeing interviews and the trailer and then get to the release, it's going to be close to 3.5 years since they produced it. That's a long time to wait. And even a longer time to try to align it up with the rest of what's going on in the MCU, where they might have to cut things out because they're referencing things that happened literally in terms of the time frame in the MCU at that point 4 to 5 years ago. So it's going to be interesting to see how they pitch this, but again, I don't like it, but I guess they got to do what they got to do.